And the kid's back.
Kids back, folks. I'd like to welcome all you mofos to Greek Boat Sitting in a China Shop. 2018, first episode, season 7, folks. Obviously, as you know, we don't do any more of these shows unless it's epic, folks, unless it's legendary, okay, folks?
Legendary.
Bonnie in the building, folks. Bonnie in the building.
I couldn't resist when you said legendary.
Bonnie's in the building, folks. Okay, let's go. Folks, we got the tequila on deck. The cigar, the stogie on deck, folks, for afterwards, the after party, okay, folks? So get your popcorn ready, pull up a seat, because this is gonna be legendary, okay, folks? So, folks, when I ended up going down to Zanesville in July, I happened to run into the Pottery Pirate, and in speaking with the Pottery Pirate, one day he tapped me on the shoulder and he said to me, "Hey kid, you know this particular piece, I have a good feeling I'm going to get it before you." And when the Pottery Pirate said that to me, folks, I looked back at the Pottery Pirate and I said to the Pottery Pirate, "You know what you just did, Pottery Pirate?" And Pottery Pirate said, "No, what did I do?" And I said to the Pottery Pirate, you just bet against the house, and you know the house always wins." And the Pottery Pirate said to me, after the smoke cleared in July, he said to me, "But kid, you saw when I came to Canada what I did to those casinos and to that horse track." And I said, and I told the Pottery Pirate, now we're talking about the house. You're betting against the house. I'm the house, and there's no way you're going to get this piece before me. And he was actually sure of himself that he was going to get it first, folks. So moving along, folks. As I was going to the Paris Antique Fair last month, I posted on my social media that I was actually going to the Paris Antique Festival to actually get a rocker oil can for my boy Larry. Larry's in the back, folks. Round of applause for Larry, folks, okay? And his little boy Mad Max. Okay, folks? So getting back, I was actually going to the Paris Antique Festival, folks, to get a rocker oil can and this actual particular item for myself, folks. And when I posted that I was going to the Paris Antique Festival to get this item, who comes out of the woodwork, folks? None other than my idol, the University of Clemson, Morgan Stanley head honcho, folks. And he proceeded to post on my social media, folks, as far as me having the aspiration of finding this very unique, ultra rare piece. And I'm going to quote my idol, folks, and it went something like this. La-di-da, la-di-da. You think you're going to find this kid? La-di-da. And when I read my social media, folks, I said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I had to actually double check with Bonnie. I said, "Bonnie."
Yes, he did.
Did the University of Clemson actually say to me, la-di-da?
Yes, he
la-di-da?
did. Yes, he did. La-di-da, la-di-da. Unbelievable. The gall, the unmitigated
gall that he would underestimate the kid.
Yuppers.
Never underestimate the kid, folks.
Never.
When I'm put up to a challenge, folks, I always rise to the occasion.
Yep.
Okay, folks, so, folks, I happened to stumble upon this item, folks. It actually was pulled out of the estate last week, folks, in Florida, folks, by a gentleman who resides in Pennsylvania, folks, okay? And as usual, folks, because the kid has a relationship with the GOD, I happen to be at the right place at the right time, okay, folks? And nobody knows that I actually have this piece, folks, except two mofos. And that's the Pottery Pirate and my boy Larry in Indianola, Iowa, folks. And that Pottery Pirate seems to do a lot of homework, okay, folks? Because I wanted to actually surprise him when I did the unveiling today. And he happened to beat me to the punch, and he contacted me because he actually had done some legwork and he had stumbled upon what I had found. And the minute he found out that this item had been circulated, folks, I was the first one on his list. He actually contacted me and he said, "Hey kid, are you the one?" And I said to the Pottery Pirate, "They don't call me Billy the Kid for nothing." That's it, folks. The Pottery Pirate was beside himself, folks. I ended up calling him. I spoke to him in person, and I said to him, "It is me. I was the one that snatched it. And the pirate was on the phone. And he said, quote unquote, and unquote, I think I'm going to be sick. He couldn't believe it.
Poor man.
He turned to his wife while he was on the phone. And he said, honey, that goof in Canada got it. Okay, folks. So the Pottery Pirate couldn't believe it, folks. To this day, I still smile and laugh about it. When I think about our conversation on the phone, it always brings smiles to my face. So without further ado, folks, the kid is about, folks, what I'm about to unveil here actually takes me from legendary status to icon status,
Oh
folks.
my God, I can't live with you anymore.
Okay, folks, my head doesn't
Jesus.
even fit in the building anymore.
Yes.
Okay, folks?
Poor Bonnie.
Poor Bonnie, folks. She has to live with this for the rest of the month. So without further ado, folks, the kid pulled what is another legendary piece out of Florida from a gentleman that resides in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
And folks, before I unveil it, one last thing. When I contacted the gentleman in Florida and I said to him, I reside in Canada, he said to me, my friend's coming from Canada up to Florida to visit me next week. I'll give it to him and he'll hand deliver it to you, folks. So I went down today to East Liberty Village, folks, and the Pottery Pirate couldn't believe it. That this item, not only did I find it, but it got hand delivered to me at East Liberty Village, folks.
Legendary.
Legendary, folks. Icon status.
Icon.
As soon as the towel gets lifted.
Icon.
So without further ado, folks, the kid pulled the rabbit out of the hat again, folks. And he pulled the piece out of an estate in Florida from a gentleman that resides in Pennsylvania. Hand delivered to East Liberty Village. Okay, folks? So without further ado, folks, let's get the cigar ready.
Here we go.
Here we go, folks.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Another McCoy Fox Squirrel, folks.
Boom.
Yes. Boom, Larry.
Boom.
Boom, Iowa. Boom, North Carolina. And I have one thing to say
La-di-da.
to my idol. La-di-da, la-di-da. 6 out of 12. The kid in Canada is holding 6 McCoy Fox Squirrels out of the 12 that were made, folks. That's it, folks. We got the cigar. We got the tequila.
Cheers.
Cheers, folks. Another legendary acquisition.
Iconic.
Cheers.
Iconic. Ciao, ciao.